Hey guys, Tom here from www.yourtruechange.com. Welcome back to the Top 5 Spot Book Review. This week we are going to review a great sales book written by the so-called sales master himself, Jed Blunt. And of course that is People by You by Jed Blunt. Very, very, very good book, and really everything you need to know about the book is in the title. It's a bit of a revolutionary concept in the fact that, you know, we've been thinking for years that sales was all about the product or the service that you were offering, right? And it's not really about the quality, right? Well, in today's, or I'm sorry, it is all about the quality. And while that is true, and of course it is all about the quality, the reality is that in today's marketplace, there are thousands upon hundreds of thousands of great products out there, all in the same industry or industries. And how do you differentiate, right? I mean, is, one jar of pickles really better than the other? Is it worth that value? Do people buy those jars of pickles from you, or those widgets from you because they're 20 cents cheaper or 20% more effective? Well, in some cases, but what's the majority factor? It's you. And that's what brings me to the top 5 things to know about Jeb Blunt's People Buy You for this week. Number one is that there's a myth out there that friends only buy from friends, and that might be true in many cases. But the reality is that actually people buy from people who solve their problems, who go to them with real solutions after listening to them. Right? You always want to listen. You should be an 80% listener and a 20% talker. And if you do that, and if you come up with a solution that matches people's needs, then chances are they'll buy from you even over their friends. So it's solutions and solving problems that really make the difference here. Number two is to connect and be liked. There's a notion in business that you have to be this kind of stern, business-like, very serious person, or you won't be respected, right? Well, the reality is that you want to be connected, you want to be liked, you want to be out there, and you want to be transparent. People want people who they can see as possibly being their friend, right? You don't have to be friends with everybody you do business with, but you want people to look at you and say, you know what, I like that guy. Or you know what, she ain't that bad, right? That kind of soft touch, that sort of soft skill is going to take you many, many leaps and bounds in business. And of course, as I was pointing out in number one, problem solvers. That's what you are if you're a salesperson. You are a problem solver. You are a consultant. You are not someone that just rambles on about features and benefits of a product or service. You are someone that positions your product or service in the appropriate and right way in order for that person to have their problems solved. It doesn't matter if you sell the world's best copier. If it's a copier that doesn't fit them and their solutions, then they're not going to buy it, right? Oftentimes, the ability is based on the value to them as opposed to price or any other factor. Create memories. Make sure that you leave a mark with people. This is why it's good not only to be friends with people as much as possible and be nice to people as much as possible and to do things for people as much as possible, to give solutions for free without expecting anything in return. You want people to like you and to be there. You want to be there for them. They'll always think of you. One of the things that you'll see a lot of people doing is they have their own books, a lot of salespeople. A lot of people that have their own businesses, they'll create and publish their own book, because when they send out a book and it's sitting on someone's desk, and suddenly they look over and they see your name on it, and they say, oh, you know what? Maybe I should think of he or she to be my accountant or my lawyer or whatever it is that you're offering or providing, right? That's creating a memory. Okay, and 5, of course, is that the brand is you. Oftentimes, we like to think that it's the product or the service, and that is the case a lot of the times, but you yourself are the brand. Okay, if you're in a marketplace with literally tens of thousands of brands and competitors, if two brands are pretty equal, maybe a few small differences here or there, even if one product's 10% better than yours, if you have a better relationship and you leave a better mark and you form and brand yourself better than your competitor, guess what? There's a good chance that customer is going to buy from you, even if you're a little bit more expensive or you're a little bit more inconvenient for them to buy, because the brand is you and people buy you. That's a new concept in the 21st century in sales and business development. Once again, top 5 spot, www.yourtruechange.com. Until next time, have a great weekend.